Namaste, brothers and sisters. How is it going? So I'm making this video just to give everyone a catch up with what is going on, and basically, so what's happened is I've launched this quantum wealth mastermind program, and I'm just having complete and utter miracles. So basically, what's happened is I've had a complete and utter breakthrough with the millionaire mindset. I did a ceremony. I got activated by working with a couple of very, very high level coaches, and I did a ceremony. I realised I had so many revelations about my relationship with abundance and wealth. Even though I was like really, really successful, there was still like a ceiling point. And anyway, I've just completely broken through it, and within 5 days of me having the idea, working with the mentors, having the idea, having the breakthrough, I then have attracted £16,000 into my bank account. That is breaking records for me in 5 days to have, and I made £12,000 in one day. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because this works. This is like really, really ridiculously powerful codes that I'm sharing with you all, that I've activated and accessed within my own DNA, within my own psychic field. And now it's like my team is going on a big, massive mission to explain to me about why all of a sudden this has landed. Like, why am I focusing on wealth mindset? What is the actual spiritual reasons behind this? And so what my guides are telling me is that basically, you know, we're children of God. And so as children of God, we have a direct lineage to all of the riches of our mother and father in heaven. And so when we incarnate into the third dimensional realm, that's called our Christic blueprint, yeah? It's just our natural, innate worthiness as children of God to receive all of the riches of the kingdom. Like, we're just meant to be just manifestors, just meant to be able to manifest whatever we want, whenever we want. But because of all the distortions that took place within the third dimensional matrix, this Christic blueprint was massively, massively corrupted, and it was distorted, and it was destroyed essentially. And so what everyone was left with was kind of like sort of having to sort of scrapple around and create their own wealth blueprint, because our innate wealth blueprint was distorted by the lower frequencies. And so because we haven't had any like guidance or sort of like proper conversations or memories about this, we've all just been subjected to the ridiculous programming. We've just taken on our parents' like wealth blueprint, you know. And I come from a really, really working class family. Like, my grandmother, she walked barefoot from Ireland to England with no shoes. Like, my mum comes from a family with nothing, like massive like poverty consciousness and poverty experience. So it's like all of us, you know, not all of us, but most of us are having this experience of, you know, kind of like having to rewrite our wealth blueprint. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, guys, I did it. I realized what was going on. I realized that there was all these programs that were operating on an unconscious level. I exposed them, and then I rewrote my blueprint, and then within 5 days I had £16,000. That's a lot of dollars. That's about $20,000 just boom appear in my account. So this is really, really powerful, this work. And yeah, so back to what my guides were telling me is that basically we're transitioning into the fifth dimensional new earth, and this particular monetary system that we're part of is called a fiat money system, which is based on lies and lack. That fiat system is on the verge of a major collapse. And what is about to emerge is what is called the quantum financial system. And this is very much connected to the galactics. This is very much connected to our multidimensionality. This is connected to our avatar consciousness and our soul consciousness. And the quantum financial system is all based on intention and the purity of your intention. So if you are a very, very good person with very, very pure intentions that only wishes to serve your brothers and sisters, you are going to be a billionaire once the quantum financial system sets in. That's basically how it works. And so what Spirit is guiding me to do is actually help everyone prepare their inner world prior to the external world shifting, and also to accelerate the timeline, because we don't know when the quantum financial system is going to land. It could be this year, it could be next year, it could be in 10 years. We don't actually know. I don't physically know when the quantum financial system is going to land. And to be honest with you guys, every single thing that I'm talking about, you don't need, you could activate these codes within yourself. But the thing is, when you work with a guide, when you work with a mentor, you accelerate your process. You accelerate your activation of the codes. Like, I could have like read all the books and not worked with any particular mentors, and I would have got here, it would have taken a bit longer. And it's the same with everyone. It's like, you don't have to, you could just like be inspired by this conversation and go off and just do the work. That's absolutely fine. But if you want to have like a very, very quick breakthrough with this mindset and actually have measurable results within your sort of like bank account, then it's really, really wise to work with a mentor, work with someone that's already in that sort of like vibrational mindset, or has activated those codes. So anyway, has anyone got anything to say? I've got 6 people on the call. I mean, I don't know why I don't do this on blooming Facebook. I want to join, but what's stopping me is the lack of funds at the moment. Okay, sweet sister, do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in the greatness of God? Because if you really, really feel, if you stand in that vibration that I am going to do that, that is my birthright, that is my destiny, universe, you need to sort it out, and you need to send me the means, and you stand in that vibration, just watch the miracles unfold. Like, I'm unemployed, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, sweetheart. We live in an infinitely... You could go to a coffee shop tomorrow and you could meet a billionaire, and you could like make him laugh so much, and just like really, really, you know, he could just like fall in love with you, not romantically. And then, you know, anything could happen. Like, there's no limits. Why is everyone limiting themselves? Like, I'm not bothered whether you do it or not, but I'm bit bothered whether you have a breakthrough or not. I want you to have a breakthrough and realise that you're ridiculously powerful, and there's nothing that's stopping us. If you stand in that vibration, like when I said to you guys, right, I'm going to manifest £1 million. I could ask for a GoFundMe. All right, do whatever you want. Ask and you will receive. Yeah, just say, I wanna learn these, activate these wealth codes so that I can help others. So it's just really, really important now that we address this issue, because, the church and all of like religious sort of institutions have really massively indoctrinated everyone around our relationship with abundance and wealth. And it's really dark what they've done, because we're innocent children of God, and we are here to enjoy this realm, just as like we're here to enjoy every realm that our soul chooses to incarnate. Whether we choose to incarnate in the Pleiades, Arcturus, we're there to enjoy all of the riches of that realm, because that's how much Mother, Father, God loves us. So, and if there's any like weird programs that say other than that, that's a lie. But we're all sort of like that there's been an entrenchment in those false programs. And I'm not standing for it anymore. I absolutely love money. I celebrate money. Money's just a neutral energy. It's so fun. It's fun. It's exciting. You can get beautiful things. You can go on holiday. You can give it away. There's so many people in need. I love having money because it means I can give it away to homeless people. Why wouldn't you love money? I can get beautiful food for my son. I can have a beautiful environment. Like, we've got to start like having this conversation, brothers and sisters. Like, it's part of our coming into 5D consciousness, is that we have to up level our relationship with wealth and abundance. You can't be in 5D consciousness if you like piss poor. Do you know what I mean? Like, it has to like go down on every single level. But obviously when you're in 5D, you're in heart consciousness, because fifth dimensional consciousness is just another fancy way of saying heart consciousness. We do know that, don't we? It's just heart consciousness, because the heart is the vibration within you where all that exists is unity consciousness. That's all that 5D is. It's just unity consciousness. It's just it's where you break break through from 3D duality consciousness into unity consciousness, marriage consciousness, sacred marriage consciousness. So anyway, also beautiful sister Liseth, you can, you know, put a deposit down, put a holding deposit, and then just stand in that vibration. I'm doing it because I live in a magical universe. And then watch the miracles, and then watch the fact that then you can then tell your community of like, oh my God, look what I had this experience. You know, it's what we're here to inspire each other. Like, I'm just here to inspire you. That's what my friend said to me. Why are you doing this, Jen? And I just said, because I want to bring everyone on this journey. I don't want to just be there activating all these like wealth codes and just go, oh, I'm just going to keep it all to myself. I want to bring as many of you on this journey with me as possible. Do you know what I mean? So that then you can then be activated, you can be a powerhouse, and then you can have that conversation with your community. So it's really, really exciting. There's 3 places left. I haven't even launched the pre-sale date, brothers and sisters. So the pre-sale is going to be tomorrow, okay? And that means that I've created a landing page for this offering, and I'm going to be sending it out to my massive community. I've got 100,000 people in my group on Facebook, and I've also got 6,000 on my MailChimp subscribers. So they are all going to be receiving and I've got all my 6,000 people on Facebook as well, and YouTube. I've got a like massive community, guys, on other platforms, not Instagram. Instagram's the only one. It's the only one I do videos on. I know it's mad, but I upload them to YouTube anyway. I think it's because I don't know. I just don't do videos on Facebook anymore. And I kind of got used to it, the fact that no one's really watching. Anyway, so there's 3 places left, and if you're meant to be there, like, just do it, and then let's just upgrade together, guys. It's really, really important, this work now. I'm going to be sharing a lot about this work because we've got to bring spirituality into the material realm. You can't just be like, oh, it's just my consciousness, but I'm like living in a flipping hole and tent in the ground. Do you know what I mean? It has to be like grounded and implemented into all of our vibrational realities, particularly the physical. So it's about the celebration of wealth, celebration of money, understanding money is absolutely a game, and it makes life so much more interesting on the 3rd dimension, just playing with it with the spirit of a child, realizing that it is not fixed. Like, that is how the Matrix has tried to program us. It's BS, it's not fixed. So anyway, that's that. Any comments? Oh, I've got 3 people now. I've lost 2 people. Jesus Christ. Oh, I've lost 1 person. Oh, I've actually got 2 people. Can you share this video, guys? Can you just... How can I only have 3 people on Instagram? I'm creating my GoFundMe. 100% it has to be in the physical. Of course it does, Olivia. Absolutely. Absolutely. Million%. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, there's another reason why I'm making this video, is because I want to let everyone know that something really amazing happened to me the other day. And I went into a very, very deep, spontaneous meditation, and my spirit guides took me on a journey, and they showed me incredibly powerful symbols and totems and guides that basically I brought through a meditation very, very spontaneously, that is specifically connected to increasing your followers and subscribers on social media. And I went and I did it. My guides took me on that journey, and it was absolutely incredible. There was a lot of 5th dimensional millionaire mindset, high vibing souls that were holding that space in those higher realms where there are lots and lots of followers. So basically, I created this meditation whereby you program your subconscious mind to attract loads and loads of followers. Now, the reason why we would want to have loads of followers is because if we are aligned with God consciousness, we want to get out those codes and get out those frequencies to as many people as possible, to awake them from the third dimensional matrix spell where they're just obsessed with their makeup and their clothes and their looks and their fancy poses and whatever. Like, it's really, really important that we on the spiritual path do have this high level following, you know, so that basically we can share our inspiration with as many people as possible to activate their DNA so that they can awaken, which is massively part of the Great Awakening. So there's a very, very deep reason why we would have that desire to have a large following, and it is not because we just want people to like our cheekbones. Do you know what I mean? I don't even post selfies. I don't think I've ever posted one single selfie on social media. It's not about that. It's about the frequency and about the vibration and about getting our frequency and our vibration to as many people as possible to help them awaken out of the spell of the matrix. So anyway, I've brought through this meditation, and I'm really, really looking forward to sharing it. I'm actually going to go and record the meditation after this video. But I'm going to let everyone know that it's a program. It's not just a meditation. It's actually also a program that enables you to work on your inner vibration to get to that place where you are attracting more followers. It's also connected to attracting followers that you really admire. Like, it's really important that we attract people that we look up to, that we want, like our dream sort of like people to follow us. That's also encoded within this meditation. So I'm really, really looking forward to sharing this meditation with you all, and I'm going to go ahead and record it. So that's really, really exciting, and I'll create a landing page that goes along with this meditation, and I'm just going to launch that. I'm just going to easily launch that. And funnily enough, I've never ever once advertised on social media, because I've never had to advertise on social media, because I do sell out events like that. But funnily enough, my team have said to me, we want you to get an Instagram ad. I don't even know how to put on an Instagram ad. If someone could tell me how to put on an ad on Instagram, that'd be great. But they've said to me, because this meditation that I've created has to now go beyond the reach of my community. There's lots and lots of people out there that I've psychically connected with that are contracted to do the meditation, and they're not going to do it unless I put a little bit of income into this advertising campaign. So that's really exciting. I'm well up for it. I'm going to see if it works. I mean, who knows? I've never once paid for advertising, because everything is based upon magnetism. Every single thing that I do is based upon magnetism. People like are magnetized to my vibration, and they find me, and I just do my little bits and bobs, and so this should be interesting. I think it's going to work. And also, guys, you're not going to believe this, but I've also brought through a meditation that heals alopecia and baldness. And it was inspired by my friend Vanessa. I was hanging out with Vanessa the other day, and she said to me, I had a friend in London and she had alopecia. She said, and one day I had a dream about her, and I dreamt that her eyelashes came back. And she said, and then I dreamt that her hair came back. And she said, I was working in Portobello Market at the time, and it was such a vivid dream of this woman with alopecia. She said that I decided to go to the market to see her. She said, and I bought her a hairbrush. So she bought her a hairbrush, and her hair came back. So this is really, really high. That was an absolute miracle. So Melissa stood in that knowing and the conviction that her hair was going to grow back and is growing back. And so she knew it so much that she thought, she needs to have a hairbrush. And so she bought her a hairbrush, and of course her hair came back, and now she has a full, complete head of hair. And so that story really, really inspired me, because there are so many men out there that are really suffering from like anxiety and stuff around, their sort of like hair going back and losing their hair and stuff like that. And I basically also what I was showing, because I've been going deep into this, like my team, they give me these ideas and then they take me on a very, very deep journey into the Akashic Records to really, really understand about these issues, do you know what I mean? And so what they showed me was that, I'm getting major goosebumps, but what they showed me was that men going bald was a distortion program that was implemented at the time of Atlantis, because they basically were like totally messing with our DNA at that time, yeah. And we were like full 12-strand DNA, and they then manipulated humanity's DNA to make it so that it was only 2-strand DNA, and they said 10 strands are junk DNA. But within that 10-stranded junk DNA, they just went for it. They were like, oh yeah, let's do this, let's do that. And part of that was they were like, oh yeah, let's make men bold. Let's make men bold, because men are very, very powerful on the material realm. They're very physically powerful. And their hair is the antenna to God consciousness. That's how it's almost like whiskers on a cat. That's how you pick up the vibrations of God. Do you know what I mean? It's through the hair. And so if you target the hair, then you're basically messing with their power. So anyway, my team showed me this was a distortion, and anyway, I've been working with Liam's higher self, and we're going into the Akashic Records, and we are actually correcting those distortions at the root level. So last night, me and Liam did this massive thing together where we completely and utterly transformed this balding program, because this is a distortion. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Like, men should have their hair, because their hair is what keeps them connected to God. You know what I mean? And it's like, also that's why like American Indians have long hair, because this is an antenna to God. So anyway, I'm bringing you through this meditation that's going to help men grow back their hair. So I'm just sharing with you everything that's going on. I'm in such a massive upgrade at the moment, brothers and sisters, and I feel that I'm getting loads of insights about the situation with Liam, and about really understanding his role now, being on the other side and being so deeply connected to me and our community, and this whole sort of like twin flame reality and ascension timeline. He's really massively helping us now in an unprecedented way. So that's cool. So we've got the balding program. We've got the attract 1 million followers program. I think that was it in terms of announcements. I am going to be launching my corporate shamanism soon. That's already launched in the USA, and I'm working with a beautiful sister, and we've actually got a client booked already, and we've got a lot of interest in our work, but I'm going to be working on the publicity and stuff with my corporate shamanism. But I think that's basically it. I just wanted to let you know about my next couple of meditations that I'm going to be bringing through. In fact, I'm going to go and record them now. My audiobook's finished. It's going to be available on my website, maybe even today. And it's also coming out on Gladstone Waterside Publishing, which is the best esoteric publishing company in the world. They've taken me under their wing, and they're going to be doing big work with my book. So that's exciting. Get the book. The book's amazing. The book is having a huge effect on everyone's kundalini. Everyone's having a massive heart openings, loads of miracles with twin flames, getting loads of messages from everyone saying, oh my God, your book has literally taken me into the 5th dimension. Now I'm in contact with my twin. The book is so miraculous. I don't even know where to start. Just get the book. If you love me, if you love this conversation, and you want to really go and lock into unity consciousness, read my book. That's what I'm going to say. So anyway, that's my message, guys. I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Look at my beautiful altar. And I just can't wait to go on this journey with you all, to share about this wealth mindset, and about the importance of it, and just all of it. I'm so excited. I'm really excited. So I'm so grateful. So God bless everyone. Love you all.